Hello? Hello?
Hi,
Hi, good evening.
good evening.
All right, so how are you today?
I'm good.
I can't reach my. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what happened to your computer? Is it okay now?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, my computer too. I have to bring my computer at the repair shop today. I don't know what happened with this one earlier, but it just freeze. Okay, so let me just um plug it in. Okay, there we go. Now let's continue your evaluation, and we will have speaking first. Okay, so this is the part two of your evaluation, and this part is for speaking. Okay, so for this one, there is time allowance of 8 to 10 minutes per each. I think this is per each activity. Okay, so this is the part one of cat speaking evaluation, and this is all about your neighborhood. Okay, so we are going to talk about your neighborhood. Right, so we got here guided questions. First is, where do you live? Places, do you like it? Why? So those are the guided questions that we have here. Now, we have useful vocabularies that it can help you, might be help for you. Okay, first, okay, so please read the first word.
City,
Very good. Next,
town,
all right.
country,
Okay,
mm, what?
urban area.
Urban area,
Very good. And
mm, rural
okay, yes.
area,
Okay, rural area. So urban area, that is like a city wherein factories and internet connection is good. Wherein a rural area, it's like remote area, like in a countryside, like province. Those are the rural area. All right. Here are another set of set of words. Before we go over with that, let's go back here and let's brainstorm. So, where do you live? Are you living in city, town, country, urban area, or rural area?
mm, I live in urban area.
You live in urban area. All right. Okay, so so do you like where you were living now? Why?
Mm, I like it because it's very good, and I don't know. I think so.
Is it very good? What do you mean by very good?
It's because they're convenient
Yes.
and it has internet
All right. So the internet connection is good. Okay. What else?
mm, and I don't know. I think that's all.
All right. Okay. So can you put that on a sentence, on a full sentence? Convenient and internet is good.
Um,
I
I
like.
like it. I like urban area because when I live in here, I feel convenient and the internet connection in here is very good.
All right. So I think internet connection in a place where you were living is fast.
Now I think it's normal.
It's just okay. All right. Where my internet connection, I am also living in a city, and my internet connection, I think it is good. But sometimes the provider, I don't know what's wrong but with the provider. Sometimes I don't have internet connection. All right. So, okay. So this is neighborhood scavenger hunt. All right. Let me see. I'm quite sure you are familiar with some of these words and some are not, right? So to cut down the time, which words here you aren't familiar with?
Mm,
Fire, what about the fire hydrant? Do you have this on Vietnam?
no,
Fire hydrant. Yes. I think it got New York City, city like New York, Washington DC. Though those are the cities with a lot of this one. In the Philippines too, we don't have this. We have this in Manila, the capital of the Philippines. But here in Bulacan, no, we don't have.
I
Leaves.
don't know. Is that in Vietnam or not? I don't know.
You are not sure. Okay, so fence. I think you already know this word. So let's move on.
Fence.
Yes, fence. This one. Fence. It's like a gate.
Oh,
A gate. Fence. But a gate is it's gate looks like this. It will open and close. Wherein a fence that will stay still. Okay, we use this to put guards around our house. So there's different kinds of fence. There's wooden fence made from bamboo, and there's metal fence, just like what we have in our house. We have surrounded by metal fence. But what about in the Vietnam? Is fence or putting fence on houses popular?
I don't know. Maybe in some house, but it's often is a wall
Mm. Oh, are
before
you? Are you living in a house or are you living in a flat?
or living in a house.
In a
But
house. Oh.
it not have a fence.
Okay, you don't have any fence. All right. Pine cone. What about pine cone? Have you seen pine cone before?
Yes,
All right. Do you have pine cone in Vietnam?
I don't know. I just say in the movie.
In the movie. In here in my place, we don't have pine cone because I think pine cone only grew in cold places in northern part of the Philippines, maybe. All right. Now we have here other places that I'm quite sure you are familiar with. Let's read them. First, we have
Fire, fire station,
good job. Next,
dentist office,
okay, dentist.
dentist,
Okay, so next,
post office,
very good. Next,
park,
all right. Next,
police station,
okay.
store, home, hospital, school.
All right. So, are there any? place here or vocabulary that you are not familiar with?
No.
I think you all know these words. Okay, so how often do you visit dentist?
Mm, mm,
Do you often visit dentist?
I don't know. Not often when I just tooth replacement and then I go to the dentist. Uh,
Okay.
and now I not go to the dentist anymore.
All right, all right. Okay, so what about fire station? Have you been in fire station before?
No,
Oh, not yet. Oh, me too. I haven't been in fire station. What about post office?
no,
Not yet. All right, police station or okay. So for this, sorry, my neighbor is singing. Can you hear him?
no.
Very good. Well, his voice is not that really good, but I can hear him. I have to talk quiet because he is living next to my door, so he can hear me when I'm teaching.
Really?
Yes, yes, his voice is not really good. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh because I am not a singer either, but his voice is terrible. I wish you could hear him. I guess there's a party going near my where I am staying and they are very loud. I can hear him from here. Well, anyway, so all right, so we have prepositions here. All right, familiar with prepositions?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So prepositions, please read what are the prepositions.
Uh, preposition.
Yes, this one. These are examples of preposition. By the way, a preposition is a group of words or a words that shows the position of someone or something. Here, that is the preposition. And under prepositions, we have examples like, please read.
Up.
This
Uh,
one,
behind.
very good. Next,
I think we should read from here.
we what?
We should read from here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah. My tools is blocking that part. Okay, at.
At, between,
Mhm.
in, behind, under, on, near, in front of,
All right, hold on. Let me just move my tools in front of. Next,
next to, around, at school, at work, at the theater, at the cinema, at the zoo.
actually, the only preposition there is at. At, at, at. It shows
Uh-huh.
the location of something. All right. So, can you use the preposition in front of in a sentence? In front of.
Mm. Right in front of you.
In front of you. I am in front of you. All right. Okay, so we got here useful language. This one. Okay. So useful, not language, but these are terminologies. I mean, when you say language, that is English, Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, these are terminologies. Terminology. Okay, so useful terminologies. Oh my god, he is very noisy. Alright, so useful terminologies. We have first,
Mm, I live in.
okay, so I live in Korea, I live in Philippines, or I live in Vietnam. Next,
It is.
okay, next,
There is a.
and
There
there are.
are.
Alright, so it is for it is and there is. We use it for singular, one subject. There are, we use it for plural, two or more subject. Okay, so please use there are. Can you use there are in the sentence?
Mm, there are. There are three people in my house.
Okay, there are three people in your house. Okay. Okay, so this is the speaking part two. Asking and answering question using these prompt cards. Just put it here and here. Okay, so let me see. Let's read. Let's read first this one. Please read.
Like wood birds talk.
Okay.
Look at a beautiful bird from Europe, Africa, and Asia. Learn how birds fly. In February to December, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Uh, £2 for children and £4 for adults. 0859 261.
All right. Good job. So let's see. This is information. I think not a catalog, but a card, which had information about a park. So it's a bird park, and in here they are advertising the birds that you can find. So they got birds from Europe, Africa, and Asia. All right. So date is February to December. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it costs £2 for children and £4 for adults. Okay, and they got telephone number over there. Now, let's have these questions. So what can you see on the park?
A bird,
Okay, so what
some
kind?
birds.
All right, so they are different kinds of birds. So what about the dates where the park is open?
Open from February to December.
All right. So what can you learn from the park?
We can learn how the how birds can fly.
All right. So how much is for child's ticket?
Is £2.
All right. So £2 for child tickets. What is their telephone number?
859261.
All right. Very good. Now, can you put that your answer in a whole sentence, in a whole paragraph? I mean, for example, it this is
Oh boy.
about advertisement. This is advertisement for for a park. All right. So let me just. Okay. So continue. This is an advertisement for a park.
Mhm.
Okay. So continue.
Wait. How to write pound sign?
A pound. If you can't, I also don't know what command is that on your keyboard. But if you can't see the pound sign, just put letter capital L, and then I'll understand it because I actually don't know how to do it on the keyboard. Hold on. Do I have a
Wait,
pound
I
sign?
will turn on.
I think I don't have the pound sign on my keyboard. I only have the dollar. Dollar. This one, but I don't have the pound. Yeah, I don't have the pound. Or I think you can just use this one. If you can't use the pound, just use this sign. Bracket. This is a bracket.
Can you turn on touch keyboard?
Touch keyboards. Oh,
Do
where
you know
is
it?
that? No.
Uh, Click the right mouse on the taskbar.
I should click the mouse
Click the right mouse here. This
of
on
this.
the taskbar. Taskbar under.
Oh, here on the tools.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
and
call
then
taskbar
I call the
and
taskbar.
find show touch keyboard button.
Oh, I don't have that one.
Really?
Yes. Show, touch keyboard. I only have mouse, select, text, draw, stamp, spotlight eraser, format, undo, clear, and save. Let me see this other, um, here, mute participant. I think the host and the teacher and the student have different set of Zoom. Since I am the host, I don't have that command.
No, I think it's here in every computer.
I see. It is not. If I right click the my mouse, since I am in what is this? I am in Zoom.
You can double click to S. What is that? To S full screen mode. Double click to screen and you can S it.
All right, here. Let me just put it here. Oh, it's not working.
Here, wait. Stop here. Here. Click here. See that? No, here. Under. Click on here.
Here.
Yeah? Click the right mouse button.
Oh, I think I don't have that one.
The right. Yeah, in here.
All right. In
Here.
this one.
Yeah. And then it will, and we are, you can turn on it in here.
This one.
It's like a phone.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I think you can use this for if you just want to touch everything over here. But I can't use this while we're having class because it will took the space on my screen and I can't see everything. I haven't used this before. Hmm. Maybe I use this only once on my touchscreen laptop, but not in this one because this one is not touchscreen.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I see.
Anyway, done this.
Okay, so let me see. We can see other kind of birds. All right. Let me just move it here. Move it here. It's open for February. All right. Can learn. Okay, so that one for pound sign. Very good. And phone number. Okay, good job. Okay, ask and answer question using the words given. What are the other questions you can think of? All right. Next. Okay, so for this one, just like what we did on the previous activity. So write down the where, place, day, and the cost for adults, cost and time. Okay, and then later on, you will create your own questions out of these information.
That means I need to do like that I have to do.
First, write down your answers for this one. Put it in a whole sentence, all right? Here.
Mm,
All right. And then later on, we are going to try to formulate or create our own questions out of these information.
I don't understand the word for adults.
What is that?
I don't understand for adults.
For adults. Oh, that is the age. What?
Oh,
What?
age. Done.
All right. The North Road Sports Center on Thursday, Friday. Okay, let me see. Now, here are the suggestions for other questions that you might ask. Hold
Um,
on. Here, I sent it on the chat box. Okay,
yes.
yes, according to this information given by the I remember pamphlet. All right. Oh no. Okay, so let me see. It will be good next time. It will be good if you will put it in a whole sentence. For example, okay, so very nice. Thank you. Okay, in North Sport. Okay, for example, there will be will be a football
Lessons.
lesson on Tuesday. During Tuesdays during Tuesdays and Fridays at, and then you can put the place here, place Friday. Okay, and time will be 6 to 8 p.m. Oh, it's quite late. 6 to 8 p.m. 6 to 8 p.m. All right, and so on. Ages, the ages of the participant should be 12 to 16 years old. And then please wear football boots.
Boots.
Okay, football boots. All right. Oh, you call boots or football boots the thing that you wear in football? I thought that is rubber shoes.
I don't know.
In the Vietnam, what is that? What kind of what was this shared experiences? Some of your accounts required attention. Okay, so in the Vietnam, what did you wear for footwear when you're playing football?
We wear soccer shoes.
Soccer shoes. Is it different from ordinary shoes? I haven't seen soccer shoes before. Is it
Mm,
different from basketball shoes, volleyball shoes?
um, I think it's have a little difference.
Uh,
Because when the ball is, let's say, the ball, mm, um, when we kick the ball, and if we don't have soccer shoes, we will hurt our leg
ah,
because when play football we need to wear soccer shoes because it's a soccer shoes is designed to play football to shoot the ball without hurt our leg.
I see, I see. But
And
is it? Mm-hmm.
and when we use a normal shoes to play football, that shoes will um, let's see, that shoes
Ruined, destroyed.
it will be broken.
I see, I see. It will broke. Okay. Okay, so we have another. All right, so for this one, please put your answers on a sentence, okay? Just like what I
Mhm.
did with the previous one.
Can I put it on the chat box?
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a sec. Go on, continue.
Mhm.
All right, sorry. My sister is asking for my lamp.
Done.
All right. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So sailing school at Blue Water Lake. Learn how to sail boat. Easy and fun for £20 per lesson on every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. All right, very good. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, my Vietnamese manager is asking me if I could do some demo. All right, but we have class today, so I can't. Very good. Lake. Okay. Let me see. Per lesson. Oh, on the latter part, you can put classes. Start. Start. Or classes is every Saturday. Saturday at 2 to 4 p.m. 2 to 4 p.m. Okay, there we go. Okay, so children's lesson. Okay, so that will be the end of. Oh, wait, it's already time, I think. That will be the end of test for. Let me see. Test for speaking part. I am still um what is this, fixing the listening one, because listening the audio for listening is mismatched with the question, so I am still communicating with the person who did create those activities so that they can replace it. All right.
Right.
Okay, so goodbye and see you tomorrow, Saturday. Bye bye.
Goodbye.